a lot of times we see people getting stuck on their back foot. Same thing's happening for you, right? And then the instinct for you, well, I got to get back over here. And again, like you said, this made you feel balanced because technically it's counterbalanced. You are balanced. But now all we got is this. And then you'd be open in the face and trying to save, take a strong grip and try to reopen it as we go over the top. So our keys are going to be the center of our chest and our belt buckle, which is representing our upper and lower centers. We're always going to have some tilt. So whatever direction we're going, we're going to tilt away from the target slightly. And now it's representing that this hand is lower than this one. So we got a little tilt. When we do that, it's like skipping a rock in the water. We put a little pressure. Adds a little pressure here, and then we counterbalance with our chest. The more I tilt, I don't need to do this, but there'd be more pressure. So that equates, right? Bang. Once we're in this spot, now we can think about back to the target. We can think about just turning and staying in our rotation, in our structure, and shifting, right? If our chest is slightly behind our belt buckle, our back will be to the target. Or vice versa, if our back is to the target when we shift, our chest will be behind our belt buckle at impact. So it's 6 in one, does the other, it's just which one clicks for you. Okay, and then we want wide. So we want wide is natural in the takeaway because we're doing a one-piece takeaway. It's wide right now. This is wide in front of us. Arms are long. So it's set up, we're already wide, okay? Then we go back, get a nice turn, right? If we sway, or we try to come in, we're narrowing too early. We want wide, back to the target, or belt buckle chest, or shift. All those are trying to say the exact same thing. How do I get to this spot? So now we can release everything, but we want naturally wide. Look what the arm does. It elongates. And that's gonna, from the pressure of the swing itself, it looks like I'm throwing this, but the pressure is just gonna relieve it. Look where it goes, right there. And if we go and try to get there early, we're not quite on the foot, it's gonna be narrow. We see this a lot. So we want pressure, wide. Pressure, back to the target, wide. But this wide should be very natural. It's just what it does because we're feeling the rest of the arc on the front side. So wide, right? Foot, wide, rotation, shift, back to the target, naturally wide. Okay, now I didn't quite hit my spot there, pulled it left. What happened? I don't have to stop and figure it out. I was on my back foot. How do I know that? Because that's where I'm always at when I miss. And you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna have your own separate thing. Yours is gonna be this. This move will start to happen. This will switch, I would imagine. Over time, maybe that evolves into something, but you're gonna have something that's going to bubble up at you. But it'll be the same thing every time. So we discover what that is. Some variation of this, I would imagine, getting on the front foot. As we narrow it down, it gets more and more precise to the one thing. And it all comes down to every single time, can we get to the lead foot? And just like Dr. Niemour was talking, can we use this lead foot, a little bit of the trail foot, to slap the wall in front of us? Okay, another great drill for it is 10 swings. Wide, wide. And can we go all the way to our finish? So watch this, as you come up on your toe, that's great. The trick is to kind of put it back into its spot. So once you get that going, putting it down is the start to the takeaway. See that? When you get to where you get flowing with this, you'll start to feel, ooh, there's a certain spot where, oh shit, that's free leverage. That's even easier to do. And as you do this, you'll start to discover, because your mind is optimizing at all times. Whatever swing you give it, it's going to optimize.
Are you putting that weight back?
Always this, yes. So great question. By putting the weight back, absolutely. So it's always front foot, release, trail foot, release, front foot, release, trail foot, release, front foot, release. Takeaway swing, forward swing. Forward swing just has so much momentum, so it pulls us to the finish and we let it. Takeaway has momentum, it pulls us around.